Ooh. Actually, excuse me, streamer. I'm gonna have to report you to the fun police. Subscribe to earn drops. What the hell? Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions to JQ's channel while they're live in any category? What a good deal! Give me all of your money now. Yes. My back hurty because I pulled it real good and I need to wash my hands. What happened to the new renewable run? It exploded. And also it needs to be thought out a bit more because I need to come up with something a bit more robust for the rule set, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Don't worry, gamers. I'm gonna turn on the Don't Starve hammer alert. You know what? YouTube music sucks balls, so we're gonna go on actual just normal YouTube. There we go. Excellent.
Yay.
Nice. Yo, gamers. I had someone leave a comment saying that actually Thulsite rounds have a 25% chance to summon a Thulsite tentacle, and then every time you don't get one it goes up by 25%. If that's the case, that means what that means is that it should be impossible for me to fire off 4 shots in a row and all 4 of them don't let out a tentacle. So I don't know if that's true. I just assumed it was a flat 50% attack rate because these Thulsite rounds were made ages ago, same time as the Thulsite Club, right? Well, not at the same time, but you know what I mean? They just copied the Thulsite Club effect over. Yes. This is what we're gonna do. We must prove this person wrong by doing this. So. Okay, cool. We just disproved it. I let out 1 tentacle, and then I did 4 shots that didn't let out a tentacle. So, like, no. Let me just build a few of these. Cool, I just proved it, just there. I just proved it right there. I did 4 shots in a row and no tentacles spawned. But like, it's so confusing. Who does that? Actually, right, so you imagine you got to correct someone on a video with information that you don't actually know, you just think you know. And you say, actually, in regards to their spawn chance, the vines do indeed have a base 25% chance to spawn, but there's a chance increased by 25 every shot that does not spawn a vine, meaning you always guarantee to get at least one vine before to spawn a vine with a... Wait, hold on, is he talking about... Wait, are you talking about full sight shots or bright shade? What's this man talking about? Because I don't know what the spawn chances are on these things. Okay, it does seem to be correct for those ones. With testing, very cool. Please just kill this bee. I will kill you in the game. Alright, anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. YouTube, wait. DST, OST. Thanks, Starset Sky, my favorite YouTuber. I'm gonna go wash my hands now. Hello, I've returned. Kablooey rounds not good for explosive run or something? Oh yeah, no, I think it'd just be kind of cringe to be like, hey guys, explosive only run. And then it's just a Walter run, but then I only use explosive rounds. That's just stupid. Fine, what is an explosive? An explosive that every character has access to. So you're talking like Slurtle Slime, Gunpowder, and Bright Shade Bombs. And I think that's like it. Because I think if you went, actually, it would take the fun out of the challenge if I said, actually, gunpowder rounds are technically explosives. And then it was just like, it was just a Walter round where I just exclusively use Kablooey rounds. That would be really cringe and just not fun because I've already done it. Because I'm like, the Walter run is coming out, so it wouldn't be any different to that. So I think that's stupid. Like, it's like, technically, if you want to be a big nerd and take all the fun out of it, then yes, technically. They are technical explosives. Are Hound Fang traps explosives? No? Why would those be explosives? A Hound trap isn't explosive. Hold on, let me find it. I don't even know where it is. This does not look like an explosive. This does not look like it detonates. It looks like it just gets set off. Same with this. It gets set off and just happens to be AoE. It's non-explosive. Yeah, it'd be like, hey guys, fist only run, and then you just play Woody. It's like, okay, buddy, it like technically fists only, but like, come on. Yo, bee mines are explosives. It literally has mine in the name. Where's the balls are more explosive? Yeah, but I want to, so I'm going to define explosives as explosives that every player can access. And where's the stuff that they're just balloons. And also, it'd be super boring to watch that. You're like, hey guys, welcome to the first boss. Let me just craft 1,000,000 balloons so that it will die in one hit. Alright guys, I killed the boss and also killed myself in the game. So now I'm going to have to revive myself and then do it all again for the next boss. And then just repeat that. That sounds pretty lame. You only need 16k balloons to one-shot Fuel Weaver. Yes, I think their collision would probably push each other too far apart so they wouldn't even hit Fuel Weaver, right? Gathering bees as warthogs for mines with knapsack. Yes. Technically. Yo, cannons, are they explosives? That's a projectile, not like a cannon. No, that's not. Cannonballs, they're projectiles, right? They're not explosives. Oh, wait, they use gunpowder. Yo, what the? The aim on this thing sucks. Who? Is that an explosive? Are cannons an explosive? How do you deal with explosive resistance of bosses? You don't have to. Explosive resistance exists and then it wears off. So you just have to wait a little bit and then you can blow them up again. This explosive resistance is like kind of a myth. It does exist, but like in no actual scenario will the resistance actually be enough to stop them from dying. Like by the time you've blown up Fuel Weaver once and then you have to re-lure him onto your second pile of gunpowder, like he won't have enough resistance to resist dying. So it's one of those things in DST where people are like, actually this exists, and it's like, it does, but not to the extent that you think because you've never actually tried it. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I think cannonballs are probably more projectiles now I think about it. So, explosives. I think we've got gunpowder. Bee mines are like technically explosive because they're mines, but it's just a way to summon bees. Check the epic vid I sent. Okay. I killed the ancient Fuel Weaver only using balloons! Cool. Yes, it's one of the things where you can say, technically, but you're not actually going to do it. Or you'll do it in a creative world, maybe. So I think it's basic gunpowder and bright shade rounds, right? Bee mine has mine in the name, but it's not actually an explosive. It deals no damage when it gets set off, and it just releases bees that aggro. He did that in survival? Wow, that's very cool. How long does it take? I can't bother watching the video, and I don't want to steal his content. Years. So it explodes, does no damage, and then it just sets bees on the boss, which at that point is just like, it's like killer bee cheese, but with extra steps. So I'm going to just say no, that doesn't count. How long is the crafting animation? I think it's 2 seconds. So, explosives, I think it's gunpowder and bright shade rounds. Knapsack is maybe an explosive. So maybe that, but I'm not killing Mystery Toadstool probably. But yo, once I make enough bright shade bombs, my DPS will be insane. Now, the character for the run, it should be generic, so I'm just going to play Wilson. Also, that's like better for making gunpowder, I think. Nine Avalon non-stop crafting balloons. Good grief. So, is it decided? I think it would be most fun if it was only gunpowder and bright shade. Everything else, like, either doesn't count, or it's character specific, or it's cringe. What are our thoughts on this? So it would be gunpowdering my way to Celestial Champion. Crying every time a gunpowder stack misses. And then bright shade bombs, I win the game. And I'll need to make a Varg farm, so I have to switch to Winona. There's an explosive weapons category on the wiki.
Nice.
There is. Let's see, what does the wiki... DST explosive weapons wiki. Let's see what comes up. Weapons. You got melee weapons. You got tools. Ranged weapons. Traps. Explosive weapons. You've got obsidian, coconade, gunpowder, bright shade bomb, and slurtle slime. I like those definitions. So you got slurtle slime. You could get that. And then, but gunpowder. Gunpowder has a 2 to 4 second delay, so it's a bit unpredictable. And then bright shade bombs are the most solid way to do explosive damage. Except I'll kill myself with them really easy. And now also, right, so now here's the next thing, gamers. Thinking of the most fun to watch. Should it be explosives only versus bosses, or just explosives only to deal damage to anything full stop? So I can't attack anything unless I'm dealing damage with an explosive. Because the farm gunpowder means I need like lots of meat to turn into eggs to rot the eggs, right? But if I can attack things, that makes that quite a bit easier. Because I can farm the meat myself. Whereas if there's no... Hold on, can I blow up these fish? There's not anything you'll not survive the first hound wave? Maybe, but if I go down to the caves and get slurtle slime really fast, then I could use that. I could also just like recruit pigs. I think it could be fun to just basically like, you can't kill anything unless you're using explosives. I think that would be a bit more challenging. It would make it a lot longer. Like truly explosives only, no handbat killing things and such. Let me theorize. How exactly would that work? So you spawn in. I can't attack anything. I can't even use my fists. So I'd have to wait for spiders and pigs to kill each other. Then I recruit a pig, and then I have the pig kill things, and then I have an army of pigs, and they all die, and I get meat. Then I turn that into eggs. And then I can hammer pig houses still. So I can hammer the pig houses and make a pig farm and like a spider farm or something. Or a bunny spider farm. Bunny spider farm. Yes. But how do I get the spider eggs? I'll have to get an army of pigmen to attack the spider nest. Get the spider eggs. Make bunny spider farm. And that's my meat source. That's sorted. Actually, we're on to an idea. I think explosives only full stop is actually pretty legit. And if I'm desperate, I can use Slurtle Slime. And then basically I'm building up my reserves for gunpowder and getting to Celestial Champion as fast as possible. Because with Celestial Champion dead, then I can make Bright Shade Bombs with enough duplication. Although starting would be hellish. I don't think it would be that bad, to be honest. It would be recruiting pigs until I have enough of them to take out a level 3 spider nest, take the spider eggs, then go hammer down a bunch of bunny houses, and then make a spider farm, and bam, that's my eggs and meat source done. That's fine. And the pigs to attack the spider nest without attacking. You can do fake attacking. Yeah, I think attack cancelling is fine, because otherwise you can't instruct them to do stuff. And if I let through one punch, I don't think that really breaks the challenge all that much, because the idea is that I do all the damage with explosives. So if I accidentally punch something for 10 damage, that's quite inconsequential, so I think that's fine. But I can't cheese it. I can't just keep spam punching to kill things faster. But we could have a, you know what? If I accidentally punch something, the penalty could be that I have to nuke myself with 1 gunpowder. So I have to survive it. Wait, can I survive 1 gunpowder? Yeah, yeah. As long as I have a football hammer on, then I'll be able to survive it. Yes. Yes, I have to bomb myself with gunpowder. Yes. How do you get Bright Shade at day 4? I cheated. I spawned them in. That doesn't count as a full chop. I'll have to switch to Winona. Wait, if I'm making a Varg farm for like green gems later, Am I allowed to use Winona's catapults? Because that's damaging things with not using explosives. Is that allowed? Because it's like, in that case, I'm not damaging boss, I'm not progressing with it, it's a means to an end. Because then I'm farming hounds to get gems, to make green gems, to duplicate bright shade stuff, to make bombs. You know what I'm saying? What's our thoughts on this? Am I allowed to make a Varg farm? Or do I have to blow up the hounds every time? You say no to the Varg farm, really? It means I would have to go raid the ruins and explode everything in there to raid it for green gems to dupe, and then I have to blow up fuel every time to reset for more green gems. If not exclusive, don't use it. Oh my goodness, you guys are hardcore. Hold on, can I choose my way? Hold on. Winona, do your catapults? Oh, they're not explosive, are they? It does have explosive volley in the thing, but they're very much projectiles. They're not explosives. At a stretch, you'd maybe call it Lightning Strike a project explosive, but yeah. Either way, even if I got as far as a Varg farm, I still need to kill Celestial Champion before then, because then once you kill Celestial Champion, all of your Varg tracks will give you a Varg. Yes, I think more restrictive the better. I think that'll be more fun. We are bombed today, yes, we bomb. I think this is a solid challenge. Like, having the hard thing of, nope, you cannot do damage except if you're doing explosives. Except I'm cheesing it by I'm gonna recruit pigs to do some damage to, like, get the ball rolling. If I said like, no, you can't use followers either, I would have to just sit there and wait for pigs and spiders to kill each other. Or go to the swamp and wait for things to kill each other to get meat. And then I would still need to, at some point, I would still need nothing naturally attacks the spider nest. So I would have to recruit stuff and make them attack the spider nest. You know what I'm saying? Wormwood run is like done, it's just in the works. The Wendy run is being worked on next. The Walter run is done and will be out tomorrow at 3 PM UK time. Alright gamers, I'm gonna put a rules command in the title, and then everyone will know the rules. Hold on. Adcom rules. 1. Explosives only. Can only deal damage with explosive. Well, I need to word this so that, like, I can, character damage can only be dealt through explosives. Which is sluttle, slime, gunpowder, and, what's the bright shade bombs? Then number 2. Dealing damage without explosives is prohibited and will be punished by streamer being blown up with 1 gunpowder. Oh, how do I make it a list? I don't know if I can. Character damage can only be dealt through explosives. Slot also go down on 2. Dealing damage without explosives is prohibited and will be punished by streamer being blown up with 1 gunpowder. Barnacles count as meat, yes. What about using barnacles for meat to turn into eggs? Does razor count as damage? I think that's a tool, so I don't think so. But Rob, I like your thinking. So I need to find a patch of ocean. Oh, yeah, I could. If I say no followers, then I would need to go find a patch of ocean, razor the barnacles off of the plants, and then feed. Then that's like my first bit of gunpowder. But when you set stuff on fire, when you blow up like a spider nest, it gets set on fire. And like the last bit of damage has to be explosive damage, but it also can't be on fire. And so I will never be able to get the spider eggs, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it needs to die to not explosive damage. Wait, does Slurtle Slime set stuff on fire when they explode? Because it means gunpowder for the big chunk of HP, then Slurtle Slime to finish it off. Hold on, does Slurtle Slime set things on fire? So, just to show, I'm just going to kill the spiders real quick. You need tips for Warthogs player? Yeah, game's easy, just keep teleporting and you will win the game. So you set that. Does it set this on fire? Please don't. I don't know if it will. Please don't set it on fire. I'm a genius! I'm so smart! I'm actually so smart! Okay, cool. So, when Slurtle Slime explodes, it doesn't set things on fire. So we actually, this is the strat, gamers. We use gunpowder for the bulk of the damage, but then the Slurtle Slime to finish it off so it doesn't get set on fire. You can set up gunpowder without fire using mole worms, but to pick up the mole you need to use the hammer, and that's damage. The hammer does damage the mole worm, technically. But wait, when gunpowder explodes, doesn't it just set everything on fire? Like it, right? I'm pretty sure that's why I would use it. Like if I put a spider den here. Or is it is the gunpowder being on fire is what causes the fire and not the explosion? Oh wait, what? Okay, wait, gunpowder works too. Okay, I was mistaken. I thought gunpowder just set everything on fire in its explosive radius. But also, I could get mole worms by, once they're in their burrow, I can dig them up, and then they come out of their burrow, and that's no damage. So I can still do it with mole worms. Mole hole. What's mole hill? So you got a mole, you got a burrow, you got a mole worm. You wait for him to go back home. Okay, I think he's in home. Then you just dig up the burrow, that's no damage, and you get the mole worm. It does destroy him, though. Yeah, I thought it burnt the loot, too. So then, is what you're saying, is if there's gunpowder over here, there's 10 gunpowder. Actually, there's just one gunpowder. Oh, well, a stack of gunpowder. You've got a level 3 spider den. And you've got gunpowder. And, you can dupe mole worms with bundling wrap or gift wrap, but like, because every time I do this it costs me a mole worm unless I dupe them. I can dupe them by digging up like their burrow. No, it doesn't work. Either way I have to destroy a mole worm unless I can hammer them. You can't stun a mole worm without hammering them, can you? Or I just hammer them and pretend that it doesn't do damage even though it definitely does. Then we make it evening time. Leave me alone. Frogs are the worst. Leave me alone. You will perish. Get them from the caves. Oh yes, yeah, you can get them from earthquakes in the caves. So now drop the mole worm. He says, okie dokie, I want to go get some gunpowder, baby. Oh. No. No, go for the gunpowder. Yeah, okay, now go for the gunpowder. Yes! And then he will... Yeah! Yes! 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 Wow! Oh, wait, what? Huh. So now it decides that it does actually burn everything. One gunpowder is 200 damage. I'm confused. Oh. Is it because there's multiple gunpowders? Yeah, you can one-shot bosses with enough gunpowder. Well, it depends. You have to do multiple loads of it, but yeah. Is it because there was multiple gunpowders? No, it's setting it on fire now. Okay, okay, it's fine. It just means we have to go back to using Slurtle Slime. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Wait, oh, I had one hit on. So, how much health do these have? 1,000, right? So you spawn some gunpowder, you light it on fire. So this should get it down to about 200. Oh, it died. Damn, I guess it took a lot of fire damage. $250, you're lying to me. They're only dealt by explosives, entire thing, yeah. Yeah. First gonna make it set on fire, and then residents killed the nest while it was on fire. It means I need to finish it off with Slurtle Slime. Walter is a good way to get a lot of Slurtle Slime, but how much health does this thing have? It keeps dying after like 2 or 3 gunpowders. Why are you all lying to me? I hate all of you. Yes. Is it really taking that much fire damage? You got the egg that time? Oh yeah, I did. What the hell? Oh wait, yeah, it's because I stopped it from being on fire, then it died to fire damage. So I guess I just have to. I could gunpowder, and then it dies to fire damage, and then I just ice staff it. 250, 500,000? Man, they really took a lot of fire damage from all the spiders coming out. Either way, I have multiple ways of going about it. Okay, okay, cool. So if I Slurtle Slime it, they're 50 damage each, I think. And they don't cause fire. Slurtle. Sorry, this shouldn't kill it, but I'm not sure. Ice Fling will help. It'll probably just put out the gunpowder before it blows up. Yeah, so when Slurtle Slime explodes, it doesn't set things on fire. Like the fire spreads because they're on fire, but Slurtle Slime is actually goated. Slurtle Slime, when it explodes, it doesn't spread the fire on explosion. It just spreads the fire from the act of it being on fire. You know what I'm saying? So Slurtle Slime kind of goated, but at the same time with the gunpowder, I can just do like most of the damage with the gunpowder, make sure the thing isn't on fire, and then the fire damage around will kill it. So that I get the stuff without it burning. Or I like play Willow. But I think that would be kind of lame. Because actually, if you're playing Willow and you use gunpowder, that doesn't use her flames, does it? Let me see if it interacts with, yeah, see if it interacts with gunpowder or not. I imagine not, but let's find out. Oh wait, that isn't gonna spread. Ah, no, it does not. It still spreads on explosion. And yeah, then it's not her damage, so it goes, yeah, okay. So being Willow doesn't even change anything. Can you cheese Fuel Weaver with gunpowder? You sure can. So with Fuel Weaver, you blow him up so he gets to 10,200 health. This is the first time I killed him. Yeah, I think watering can and slime. Yeah, for sure. You blow him up with how much gunpowder for 10,200 health, and then you wait like 10 seconds or something, and then for his explosive resistance to run out. And then you drop 40 gunpowder and you blow him up. And that nukes him down to 2,200 health. Then you have to deal with one phase of destroying shadow hands and stuff. Which now I think about it, would be kind of hard. Or I would just use pillars to block him, so he just couldn't. Not sure how I would do it actually. Because I can't damage the shadow hands or the minions. So I don't know how I would take out the hands unless I have, maybe I'd have gunpowder already dropped around the arena to destroy all the hands with like a chain reaction. Warthog's Echo's explosion. I think they technically are, but for the sake of this challenge, it'd be kind of cringe to be like, hey guys, I'm gonna use the Soul Decoy 3 skill to kill everything. It would just be really boring to watch. So, Slurtle Slime good. Now, gamers, we must figure out, how do we extract the maximum amount of Slurtle Slime? Man, I can't type. Don't Water have explosion ammo? Yes. But again, if I said, hey guys, this is an explosive only challenge. And by the way, I'm just going to play Walter with explosive rounds. That would be kind of cringe and lame because like you're not actually really doing the challenge. You're kind of just cheesing it by just doing something that I've already done, which is playing Walter and only using his slingshot. And also in the rules, I've specified 3 explosives: Slurtle Slime, gunpowder, and bright shade bombs. Tentacle, but I have a 10% chance to drop a slime. That requires me killing it, which is, I guess I could exchange gunpowder for slime. So, for this, it can't really be avoided. I do need to damage these guys a little bit. Looks like clickbait short YouTube videos, only explosives and then use kablooies. Yeah, it's just, it's like, technically, it's like you're just trying to cheese the challenge. And like, that just defeats the point of it being a challenge. So if I put the fire out fast enough, it doesn't actually do any damage. How do I make them stay out? Do there have to be rocks about? So anyway, I'm not going to answer any more questions where people are like, actually, does this technically count? What about this? What about this? Can you use it? It is in the rules. All right, let's see. Look, there are rocks. You love rocks. And what causes them to slime? Is this a chance every time they eat a rock? Why aren't you sliming? Oh, nice. It's just a chance every time he eats a rock. Also, where's that, where's the one that drops? Oops. Because to survive being exploded, I'll need the 100% damage reduction armor. Like, for Fuel Weaver to keep him in place and not get exploded. Oh look, we got a rare one. But now how do I kill this guy? Because I don't want to gunpowder him. Because then, how do I kill this thing? Do I Slurtle Slime explode him? See, now he's just taking fire damage. Oh no, I damaged that. I mean, I did it with explosives, so it's fine. Man, everything will be so much easier once I get Bright Shade bombs. Is it possible to pick up Slurtles? I don't think so. Yeah, drop it a little far away, so he doesn't take the fire damage, but he does take the explosive damage. Oh, I'm so good at the game. It was close enough so that he took the explosion damage, but not so close that he took fire damage and hid. When's the next YouTube video coming out? It will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes. Oh no, they both hid. Goodness, 95% damage reduction. It's kind of good. Kaboom! 50 damage. Yeah, Bright Shade bombs are very expensive, but with enough time or enough duping, you can just make them. I blame you, yes. So I need a world with like a bunch of Slurtle mounds. How do you even farm the Slurtle slime? You feed them a bunch of like rounds as Walter, but like that's kind of lame. I don't want to do that. Can I dupe minerals? 3 rocks into a flint, 2 flint into a rock. It's all going down. It doesn't make like one thing into multiple. Feeding Moleworm gunpowder in the inventory. I have not. Do you explode? Wait, is that a thing? Can I be a suicide bomber in the game? Yo. Oh, you can't. Why are you lying to me? Make a fence to make Slurtles and I'm able to go back home? Maybe, but I would need them to respawn. Oh, I see what you're saying. So they keep, like, sliming. You know what? We need to do some research. Let's open up the wiki. Let's see. How often do they slime? So if you kill them, they drop 2 slime. But to kill them means to, like, blow them up. And you can only blow them up without putting them on fire with Slurtle slime or Bright Shade bombs. Every once in a while, they will drop slime while still alive, similar how to Beefalo drops manure. Okay, so it doesn't matter if they're consuming things. They will just put slime all over the place. Okay. Seemingly. Then a Snurtle. Oh, interesting. Yo, Slurtles and Snurtles. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Slurtles and Snurtles count as explosives themselves. If you set one of them on fire, they explode, dealing 300 damage in a radius around them. That's a lot of damage. If I explode a Slurtle, it can kill a Snurtle. Hold on, I need to test this. Feed them slime, but I don't think you need to feed them rocks for them to slime. I think while they're alive, they just slime. So I think your boy's idea earlier, which is you just put fences around this little mouse so they just can't go back home, so they're always out, and they'll just constantly slime. Two stacks of gunpowder. You have to kill Fueweaver with like. He'll instantly put his shield up unless I block him with pillars, so I'll need to have 3 stacks. Slurtle plus Wobot equals GG. True. Because he works off screen, but I don't know if Slurtles work off screen. Oh, you're running, are you? And then he explodes for 300 damage, but he drops nothing when you kill him like that. But he acts... That guy right there, he acts as an explosive. So I can use Slurtles to kill Snurtles, but they'll hide from the fire damage. It'll be hard to keep them in the same area, but you could do that. Use a Snurtle to kill a Snurtle. Maybe freeze. But as soon as something takes damage, it breaks them out of the freeze. But maybe I could freeze them and then put them close enough so that the explosion kills them. I don't know how big the explosion radius is. Put a bunch of flint on the floor just to keep them out. And then they come out after Earthquake, so I probably wouldn't even have to do any of this. Why is damage display not working? And now they explode, except they're all hiding. One of them might die. Oh no, they got 1200 health. Oh, that was a lot of... Wow. That was some big damage. And now I get a free Earthquake. Mole Blue Gem. Oh. Goodness, the Sharky Shark. Yeah, I think Slurtles are kind of a bust, but I will need the slime at some point. To like finish things off, I'll need slime. They do need to feast to make slime. Let's see. Slurtle slime guide. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek together. Stop making so much noise. What's happening? Right. Have a somewhat similar appearance. They behave quite differently. Slurtles are neutral mobs. They become aggressive toward player they provoke, while Snurtles are passive, meaning they will never attack the player. Slurtles can be provoked in 2 different ways. Blah, 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 blah. Use Snurtles rather than Slurtles. Okay. Yeah, just feed them gems. Oh, you can feed them stone fruit. That's interesting. Feeding them gold nuggets. That's legit. I will have a lot of frazzled wires from the ruins. Every type of mineral that Slurtle will consume. Each mineral has a value associated with it relating to the amount of Slurtle slime that will be produced. In general, 1 unit of Slurtle slime is equal to a total mineral value of 5. So I need to feed it 2.5 gold nuggets per slime. That's honestly not that bad. That's kind of legit. But stone fruit's probably... I should probably do that first. That's very legit. Let me read the production bit. You have to trap them. A Slurtle Snurtle will consume a total mineral value of at least 5 before it begins the slow process of physically producing Slurtle Slime. If the total amount of minerals consumed has a greater value of than n times 5, e.g. the creature eats a lot of items quickly, then the n units of Slurtle Slime are produced as a stack. Due to the incredibly slow speed in which they process each mineral, it is likely that more than 2 units of Slurtle Slime will ever be produced in one stack, although it is possible in theory. Interesting. Does this happen off screen? Yeah, Lunar Island was a good shout, for real. But also, going to the ruins, like, ruins and Lunar Island are just both solid. Raid Lunar Island and also just go to the ruins, but don't kill anything. Just, like, have rooks run around killing everything for frazzled wires for gold. That's extremely legit. Slingshot ammo is also solid. It's 1 unit, but you can make, like, 30 units with 1 rock or whatever, so it's kind of good. But Stone Fruit's legit. So how do I trap them? Can I, like, pull them away from their... Can I pull them away from their homes and then, like, fence them next to a cave entrance? Get some stone fruits from earthquakes in Lunar Grotto? You sure can, but in this case, I want to mass produce Slurtle Slime. So I want to, I don't want to just be looting earthquakes. So if I pick everything up, right? Now they'll all want to come for me because I have stuff. Yeah, so now I slowly lure them back to my base. Except, like, these guys are aggressive, so they'll keep stealing from me. But that's fine. Would rabbit tracks work on them? I don't think so. You can trap them in your entrance. Cool. Because it looks like they just follow you forever, as long as they don't de-aggro. So it'd be a slow process. Oh, wait. Oh, look, he's slimed. Is it going to take forever? I don't think it'd be that bad. Because they're in a muddy biome. Muddy biomes usually connect to, like, the greasy grass biomes. I could even, rather than having them follow me, I could just leave a track. I can just leave a track of stuff. And they'll just keep going. Like this. Just keep dropping them like this. Rather than having them aggroed on me. Come to me, my kittens. Except when earthquake happens. No, come this way. Nice. Okay, so yeah, in theory, I can lure them back. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they prioritize getting rocks off the ground rather than you. I've been down here for only a little amount of time, and they've made a lot of slime. This is extremely legit, though. Like, I'll get a horde of them. That's very legit. Slurtle Slime, honestly, looking like a really good explosive to use if I can mass produce it. I don't think I really need to theorize anything else. So, Pearl's task doesn't really require any killing. I'll have to shave some beef flow, that's fine. I'll need to use pigs to, like, kill spiders or something. Am I allowed to recruit people? Oh my god, saying no recruiting either. That is cheating. Oh my goodness. So in that case, I would have to set up the sluttle one really fast, or I just have to hope there's a rook that'll run him into a spider nest, or I set up a bunny spider farm next to an existing spider nest. I think without will be more interesting, because with it's like they're just doing the damage. I think we'll do without. We'll do without. I think that's more interesting. So I'm a pacifist except for explosives, basically. And I'm not going to use DSA because I hate DSA. Explosives only, no exceptions. And when I say explosives, actually, does this count as a... This is what counts. Slurtle slime, gunpowder, and bright shade bombs. Anything else is cringe and lame, and I've already thought of it. Do some default dancing. What character? Wilson. Jiggy, could you just like play Walter and use kablooies? Yes. Yes, you could. I could also play Walter just to mass produce Slurtle Slime. Yes, I technically could. But I think that is cringe and lame. Because it takes away from the explosive only thing. I mean, not really. With Walter, if you just used, like, you make his rounds to feed it to Slurtles, that's kind of whatever. It's just really cheap. You turn one rock into 30 units of rocks. No fighting till Penguin eggs spoil. You can get rotten eggs before that. I can, like, if monsters kill each other, then I can just loot their meat, feed that to a bird, and then I can rot the eggs by, like, chopping toadstool or whatever. What are we doing today? Dunno. Exploding. Wait, that's kind of accurate, actually. It is me, Wilson, and this is the skill tree. So we've got the max transmute tree, max insulation beard. Do I want lunar affinity? Yeah, probably lunar affinity, because that's the materials I'm going to be using. So let's go! Okay. Hello. Yeah, the morsel dark magic for like extra eggs. Split a meat into 2 morsels and such. What is this starting biome? Why am I mixed in with a rocky biome? It's so annoying. So cage the bird speedrun? Yes. But there's also a few other tactics because we want to loot Lunar Island. And get Slurtle Slime. I can't punch that butterfly, I'm afraid. Oh, so this challenge is just how speedrun caging a bird? Sounds kind of lame, streamer. Yes. That is okay, my child. No one is forcing you to watch. It is okay. Back to the basement. Where's the rest of my green biome? Why are you posting the water run on YouTube? It's actually coming out. It's available for YouTube members to watch today, and it will be coming out publicly tomorrow. Moments have 20% chance of giving 2 to 3 thorsight once you feed them with powder. Why are you just like making things up? Oh hey, this is the biome I wanted to find. Why is this biome so far out? Ica has visions of giving Ica jar if you edge them. What's happening? Random equals funny. Yes! Right, so first goal, I think, is to make a Slurtle Zoo. The more the merrier, and as close as possible to my cave entrance, which means I need to find bass. And I'm gonna feed them like gold nuggets and rock fruit. Because I don't like for the majority of my damage, it will be gunpowder. Because it's 4 times the damage of Slurtle Slime, and like once I mass produce it, it will be better than Slurtle Slime. But Slurtle Slime's not setting things on fire when it explodes is very valuable for getting resources that I want to keep. Boss drops don't get toasted usually, like blueprints, but everything else does, I think. Like Deerclops, does Deerclops eyeball get toasted if you kill him while he's on fire? I think he does, right? Yeah, so I have to do a lot of the finishing blows with Slurtle Slime to get the drop. Do you disable character damage? I didn't disable it, but if I damage something with my fists, there is a penalty of I need to blow myself up with gunpowder. And I'm not gonna like be I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna like just cheese the challenge by, you know, like sometimes there's penalties in like not well thought out game shows where the penalty isn't that bad, and so the contestants just cheese the game and take the penalty. I watched a video on some guy who like reviewed the Beast games, and it's really funny how all of like in a lot of the games, the contestants just like chose to cheese the challenge by just not doing it, and they kind of won that way. So like kind of like that. When you choose to cheese the challenge by like not doing it properly, and you just take the penalty because it's still more efficient to take the penalty and not do the challenge properly. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna try to cheese the challenge. Like I'm going to I'm gonna kill Ancient Guardian and then tank 100 gunpowders, or like yeah, tank 100 gunpowders, die, then revive myself because I still get Ancient Guardian's loot, right? Because that's just kind of cringe and not fun. Yeah, if Deerclops dies while on fire, his drops get toasted. Cheesing the challenge defeats the point of the challenge. No way, it's Lordly. Lordly quick. I need you to speedrun saying Jakey, actually, does this count as wizard? Does this count as wizard? Does this count as wizard? But Jakey, does this what this? Can you yes. Excuse me, streamer. Couldn't you just play Walter and use the explosive rounds? My goodness, I'm gonna be hearing that this whole challenge. For real. Yo, I actually need Nitro at some point. Playing new vampire game. I see. I might switch characters to Walter though to mass produce a ton of pebble rounds, and then feed that to Slurtles, because that's actually legit. Legit. What about cannons? They're projectiles. See Mr. Geo go boom many times on the ocean due to monkey cannon? Go boom? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I think they count as projectiles, but like yeah, once they hit your boat, they do a lot of damage, and they like kill things en route to your boat. They'll destroy everything as well. Mass producing poop pellets with pigment. Yo, wait, do poop pellets count as a mineral for the case of Sluttles? Without shadow affinity? Shadow affinity just makes the shadow creatures not attack you. So as long as you don't go insane, then it shouldn't make a difference. Exploding moles though, true. You can have moleworms grab your gunpowder, but like it doesn't really do anything different. It just makes the gunpowder detonate instantly rather than setting it on fire. But when gunpowder explodes, it sets everything on fire around it, so it doesn't really change anything. Still, whatever gets hit by the gunpowder will still be set on fire. So yeah, it doesn't change anything. Although it is a way to trigger them. If you wanted a predictable way, I guess, to light it on fire rather than lighting it on fire, because lighting it on fire is 2 to 4 second delay, whereas a moleworm will sit there, delay, then grab it, and then it explodes. Cannibals act similar to powder, it could count, but it's still sort of explosive filler, then it isn't legit. Yeah, it's a projectile. My berries. I can't even kill it to save my berries. Yes! Frog! Get my first meat! Please! Yes, yes, yes. This is my first 2 bits of meat. These will be my first eggs. Frog, kill the evil turkey. Yes! The first 2 bits of meat have been acquired. And it was not by my hand. The frogs did it, not me. Yo, I have a whole rocky biome. That's pretty good now I think about it. I will feed the whole biome to the slurtles. Do you have a character you don't like? Does TNT block from the hit movie Minecraft count? I don't think we have TNT in this game, unfortunately. I'm so hungry! Says Wilson. Also, I could have a moleworm farm for more minerals. I don't even need to focus on farming minerals. I'll just get rock fruits and gold from Pig King, and I'll be set. Killing Fuel Weaver will be a problem, though. I think what I'll do is I'll litter the entire arena in gunpowder. Then when he lets out his phase 2 shenanigans, I light 1 gunpowder on fire, and that just sets the whole arena on fire, and it explodes, killing all the hands and all of the minions. But I have to be insane the whole time so that, yeah, because it will be a trickle effect of them going off. Yes, I could use a Winona car. Winona car. What can I craft? I can craft rocks and flint, I see. I can craft gold with nitro, that's interesting. Right, that'll do. That's a lot of rocks. Now let's head into a forest. Looks like we have a dark forest and a potential pig king forest here as well. Is this a donut world? Should I go Lunar Island first or Ruins Rush first? Probably Lunar Island. Oh, look, a living tree. Yo, fishing. I will take it. And scrapyard. Okay, cool. Should I make a beefalo? Yo, should I tame a beefalo? I don't think a tame beefalo will add much value. So I'll probably ignore it, actually. But I'll use... Yo, beefalo is hound defense. Beefalo as hound defense. I'm so smart. I'm not going to tame a beefalo, though. Taming beefalo is cringe. I will not succumb to it. Just left for 2 in-game days and you're got stacks of rocks. Yes, I found big rocky biome. I want to... Naturally, I was gravitating towards the spiders to go kill them, but I'm not allowed to. If I hit the fences, does that count as damage? Because it's just a destruction effect when I hit them. So it's not actual damage. I will need a beefalo for the shadow pieces at some point now that I think about it. Progy IRL? I'm not sure, maybe. Cook. We need so much charcoal, dude. We need so much charcoal. I'm gonna be cooking some mad forest. Yo, 3 living trees, I'll take it. We need a lot of charcoal, gamers. Where are all the pig houses at? Excuse me, Shiver! Do balloons count as explosives? I wouldn't call a balloon explosive, but even if I did, do you really want to watch a video of me making 1 million balloons and then popping them, and the boss dies, and I go, okay, cool, now I'll see you in 9 hours until I've crafted enough balloons to kill the next boss, and then do that 32 times or however many. That sounds pretty cringe and lame to me. That does not sound fun at all. I'm just taking the mick of it because, like the second I start the stream, people were coming like, does this count as an explosive? Excuse me, streamer, does this count as explosive? Alright, pig boy, I could recruit you to kill things, but we've decided that is cringe and lame. Because it's effectively me doing damage, but I'm just doing it through a pig man. So instead, I will not. Even though I think we totally could. But I will go as far as I can without recruiting. Yeah, Lunar Catapult, like, kind of looks like an explosive because it has a massive explosion area effect that knocks things down. But I'm not going to count it. Just because of the fact, what it would be, hey guys, I'm going to rush Celestial Champion with, like, gunpowder. And then I'm going to just play Winona for the rest of the bosses. And that doesn't sound very fun because I've already done it. Yeah, I could just do this, and then the pigman will attack the spiders. Get the spider on me, and then the pigman attacks, and I win the game. Excuse you, the yellow birds count as explosives? Yo, they do explode, you're right. Lure out more spiders. Oh, monster meat. Nice. Meat. Yes. Meat acquired. Alright, Beefalo, you are my hound defender. How many are is it just one? Okay, it's two. Alright, you are hound defense. Did I spell defense right? I don't know. Nice. But where's Glommet? So where's the base? We have not made base. It is day 3. Where will it be? I don't know. I haven't explored anywhere. It is day 3. Next to a cave entrance, probably. Close to slaughter biome. Oh, I probably won't base in the caves. I'll probably just I'll just lure some slotters near my cave entrance, then trap them there. Because seemingly they don't really care how far away from their home they get. They will just keep eating rocks as long as there's rocks on the floor. But when there isn't, then they try to go home. So that's why I need to trap them in. But I will need to like drop rocks outside of their pen before, otherwise they'll aggro onto me. Only 3 types explosives in the game: gunpowder, slaughter, slime, and cannonball. Shot from cannon. Cannonballs are projectiles, and bright shade bombs are very much explosives. They literally have bomb in the name. Yes. I kind of need Chester. I have no room. Do I want to farm for things? Maybe. Where's Chester at? Actually, it's true, but do I class with in a second, I'm going to count an explosive and I will explode on stream from all the people saying, excuse me, streamer, if I eat Taco Bell, do my bowels count as explosive? Cannibals do explode on bat for 120 AoE damage. That is very epic. Do we count cannonballs? Because cannonballs would make everything a lot easier. It like kind of takes away from the challenge, but it doesn't mean I have to go to Monkey Island. They're a pain to make. Are they? What will they make? Oh, they require gunpowder to make. Right. I could say they're explosive because they take an explosive to make. Yes. We'll see. If gunpowder gets boring, then we can introduce cannonballs. But cannonballs probably won't be practical during a boss fight because like the boss will just destroy the cannon. Where Chester at? I need myself a Chester. Yo, look, I can get free minerals. These are my minerals now. Aha. Look at this moleworm infestation over here. Yo, I need moleworms, I know where to go. Free minerals. Crab King cannonball kill. But explosive. Spawn Crab King. You nuke him so he fires you away. And then you just drop more gunpowder on his ice flooring. And I don't know how that would work actually. I think you have to use one gunpowder to blow up the ice thing and then he becomes vulnerable. So you'd have to drop 2 separate stacks. Otherwise, the one stack, like the ice barrier, would tank the whole first stack. Why can't I find anything? What's happening? Yo, seeds. I do need silk, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that. You get 4 cannonballs for 1 gunpowder. Yeah, you get like more damage for your gunpowder. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Like, yeah, if I use a cannon, it wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. Because finding Moonkey Island wouldn't be that bad. This map sucks. Like, where is anything? Oh, it's all over here. I did light most of that forest on fire, but oh well. That's would be rocket propelled grenade. Oh, we found Bee Queen. Do I need stingers? Probably not. I could set the bees on the beefalo. A sinkhole. Triple Mactus. All the rocky biomes. Water and blues is off limits? Yeah, because I think the challenge would be kind of lame if I said, hey guys, explosives only, and then I just switched to Walter and just use his slingshot with Kablooies only. I think that would be very lame and it wouldn't be an explosive run, it would just be Walter, but only using Kablooies. Although, oh hey look, shadow pieces. I may switch to Walter, maybe, because crafting 1 rock into 30 rounds is pretty neat for feeding to Slurtles. Like, you can get a lot of Slurtle slime for that. But I think with rock fruits, I'll probably have enough. I probably won't need to switch to Walter. I can just use rock fruits and that would be enough. I can just feed them the rock fruits themselves, like without mining them open. Oh wait, that's Moonstone. No, it's not. Wait, is it? Why is there a pond here? Is Triple Mactus with Moonstone behind it? Interesting. I still need Glommer. The meteor attack, so huge. Unfortunately, regardless if they do or not, I am unable to command meteors on well, by command. So I cannot control them. It's day 4 and I've just like looted forest. It doesn't matter. This run's gonna take forever, so it actually doesn't matter. Marble suit in case you need to take penalty. A football helmet is good enough to tank gunpowder. We found Rook, Bishop, and set piece. Interesting. A list on screen. I could do. It's in the rules though. I wouldn't consider explosive rounds as explosives except when the one does the big AoE, but you can't control it when it happens. Yeah. Like, the only reason people would say that they count as explosives is because they take gunpowder to make. And they kind of have it in the name, kablooies. Alright, seeing though I don't need meat because I'm not recruiting, I will just drop these. How do I deal with nightmare creatures? Oh no, I just can't. Wait, gamers, do explosives hit nightmare creatures? Or can I just like never go insane? Yeah, what is this? I found all the shadow pieces. Okay. Ooh. I need a Tamil Shanna. Just don't get low sanity. Yes. It's okay. I can pick mushrooms and stuff to increase my sanity. I think that means I'm probably basing in a desert with a sinkhole close by. Which doesn't exist unless I'm on the edge of Dragonfly. Which is there, but there's no sinkhole there, which sucks. Oh, yo, sleeping in a tent. Right. Smart Twitch chat. We can just use a tent, except that requires silk. But it's okay. I'll have like a bunny spider. I have to set up a bunny spider farm at some point. Wait. I'm actually so smart. I can just trap spiders. Get out of here, fishing rod. Murder. Haha! I didn't do any damage. I simply murdered. I swear, officer, I didn't hit him. I just murdered him. This is how I will get silk. Seed shells. Why do people not know the difference between projectiles and explosives? Excuse me, streamer. I threw this rock. Does that make it an explosive? Cheetah? I'm hunting. I'm not causing any damage. They are simply they're simply not existing. But the code is water plant bomb, and that's just a name. That's all it means. It's just a name. I'm trying to think about what other dumb developer names there are for items. Slurtle hole. Slurtles don't live in a hole. They live in a mound. Was a seed shell? It's like something you can get from the ocean. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh my goodness. Am I about to accidentally kill spiders with fire? Yeah, I'm such a giga genius by using, like, traps to murder spiders. I'm not damaging them. I'm simply snapping their necks. Yes. I got other things to do. Me too, homie. That's why we gaming. We love procrastinating. You are killing them? Yeah, but I'm not damaging them. They are simply perishing. No damaging, just simple instant perish. It's very humane. I could take it to an extreme and just like, I could capture them, not damage them, and then leave them in a chest, and then they will starve to death, and I get their drops anyway. Wouldn't murder action count as dealing damage since you need to actually attack them to murder them? But I don't, I simply do the crafting animation and they cease to exist. But yeah, if I was being technical about it, I could capture them, put them in a chest, and then starve them to death. I guess that means I could butterfly net to capture butterflies and kill them, I suppose. Very true. Alright, that'll do. I can make a top hat with that. Yo, true. The gamers, what do we think? Does capturing something in your inventory then murdering it, does that count as dealing damage without explosives? Even though I could do the same thing. I could just capture them and then starve them, rather than murdering them. I'm not dealing damage, they're just ceasing to exist. Yes. Exactly, they simply cease to live. Yeah, I found 4 living trees, that's kind of crazy. I'm not cheating, I swear. Alright. I still want to go Lunar Island and, well, I should probably go Ruins first, to be honest. Man, I probably should have tamed a B-flow. Running around at B-flow speed would be quite nice. Like, for the ruins, but I kind of don't want to because, like, no one uses B-flow. And people will get confused watching. Where the chests are at, though. Oh, wait, there was a pig village right there and I didn't go into it. Huh. Is there a certain number guaranteed to spawn? There is not. You could get 0 in your world. But like, that's pretty unlikely. Usually you get like 1 or 2, but yeah. I stopped making a habit of trying to find them. Instead if I find one, that's cool, but otherwise I just ignore trying to look for them and I'll just go find the blue mushroom forest for mushrooms. Hello, Sir Mao. Hello. The axe has durability. Yes, gnomes in grotto, exactly. It's HP? I don't think so. Look, I can get free minerals without killing them all. Just dig up their homes and they'll make them again. Free minerals. What is this? I found a rook. I don't think I can really use them for anything though. I could use him to kill a raccoon. What am I looking for? I'm not looking for Chester for no reason. Pseudo cube, thank you for the scrumbly bumbly wumbly. Much appreciated. Uh-oh, the insanity is dropping. Oh, should I just base here? It's the middle of the map. There's a sinkhole and a spider nest. Hey, look, it's Jimbo. Or do I go dragonfly? Because the whole have that's like cactus. Also, I realize now I probably want to farm dragon fruits eventually and plant them next to dragonflies' ponds so that the bright shades go to the ponds and die. So I think I will dragonfly base and also be within thing. Oh, look, free meat. I won't take it though. I didn't find Pig King. He's probably there though. We got that top hat, baby. The sanity has been restored. Yes, Chesty, come to me. And that's a stack of pigskin. That'll do me. Now, where is Chesty hiding? This is a long swamp. Chesty, you're hiding from me. Cannibals technically counts with this since it requires gunpowder. I think it'll be hard to kill Crab King with just gunpowder. You just, when you'll nuke him initially, he'll make an ice platform. Then you go to the ice platform, you drop 1 gunpowder, then a 40 gunpowder. You light the 1 gunpowder, that'll blow up the ice barrier. And then they'll light the 40 gunpowder, that'll blow him up. And even if he heals a bit, like, you'll still do enough damage so that it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. And also, the cannon's range is really tiny. So every time he summons an ice platform, you won't be able to reach him with the cannon. Unless you build it on the ice platform, so cannon's no good. Also, I don't know where Chester is. Like, he has to be here. Yeah, we'll use Slurtle Slime. Because Slurtle Slime is like weaker gunpowder, except it doesn't set things on fire when it explodes, which is very valuable. Let's see if we can find Chester. He's hiding from us. Man, where is he? Cobble in the swamp? That usually means Chester is here. Oh well. Slime is 50, gunpowder is 200. But slime doesn't set things on fire when it explodes, which makes it quite good. Because it means whatever you explode with them, you'll get the drops because they don't get set on fire. With Toadstool, you just can't use gunpowder because he pushes everything away when he moves. So you have to use bright shade bombs for Toadstool. Surely cans are okay. Like if I said they were okay, you would only use them to like kill spiders and pigmen, which I don't really need to because I could just have other creatures kill each other for that. So I don't think it would be that impactful anyway. And as soon as I get Bright Shade Bombs, I just win the game, because Bright Shade Bombs are insane. They're also insanely expensive, though. Alright, now we hope there's just like a wormhole in here somewhere. That goes to a sinkhole. Is Beefalo gonna die? Probably. Bright Shade bombs don't team kill anymore. Very unfortunate. But I can still kill myself with them, which is very cool. In the game, of course. So Bright Shade bombs, you just literally chuck them and they do 200 planar damage, and they have a pretty short attack range, but they have a big AoE, so it's really easy to like throw one, then walk forward a little bit, and then you'll get hit. And because you throw them, if something gets in the way while you throw them, they'll get stuck and they won't move in air. So they'll like, not like in a buggy way, like it's legit. Like if you throw it, but there's a tree in the way, it will just like hit the tree, hit the floor, then explode, and then you end up killing yourself. And with 200 planar damage, you can't really tank it unless you're Wolfgang with planar armor on. And even then, you can throw them so fast that you'll end up killing yourself with at least one bomb. I mean, with Crab King, I can just purely gunpowder him. I don't care about the drops. So if he dies on fire, it doesn't matter. He just needs to drop the thing. And Celestial Champion, same thing. If he dies on fire, it doesn't matter. I don't think you can even set him on fire. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Celestial Gem doesn't drop anything. It drops moon shards, which I don't think get toasted. And also, you can, when Celestial Champion dies, he turns into a different entity, which you then have to mine to get the drops. So that also doesn't matter. Binge watching your videos on YouTube. Happy to catch you live. Hello, Natsu Todu. Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. A new one coming out tomorrow. Unless you become a channel member, then it will be. You can watch it right now. Yes, Wigfrid's Planar also 25% also applies to Planar. Man, is there no wormhole in here? Do I just keep resetting world until I get one? Because what I need, I want to be near Dragonfly with a wormhole, a wormhole or a sinkhole nearby. I don't think there's any sinkhole in there. There's no wormholes here. Very informative, entertaining. Good. Oh yeah, I kind of want gears maybe from a tumbleweed as well. Beefalo, help! I can't fight the hounds, I don't have any explosives. Beefalo, help! Beefalo, help! Attack the Beefalo, attack the evil Beefalo. No, attack the Beefalo. No, attack the Beefalo. Attack the evil Beefalo. Nice. Now I win. Woody 90% damage also applies planar damage. Same about Wily Spice. Yeah, it's because it's just it's player resistance, and player resistance is just whatever health would have hit your health gets reduced by your player resistance. There's a wormhole. There's no cactus nearby though. That sucks. Let's see. Take me to a sinkhole. Let me think. That's pretty good, actually. Well, it's a wormhole that goes to there. The Bright Shade stuff all dies off screen, so I only have to go there to loot it, so I don't actually need to be there. And I can wormhole to all of that cactus. Oh, that's a juicy amount of cactus. I really should have tamed a beefalo. I might reset to tame a beefalo, but like I'm not sure. And I'll need bunnymen defending me from the basilisks. Actually, no, I won't. Oh, there's a spider nest down there as well. Ah, this is a moose goose pond. I think I'll base here, but I can't deal with moose goose because it's gonna be right there. Oh, there's a Mactus there as well, so I kind of want to just base over here. Then there's bees, they'll get in the way and be annoying. Gamers, where do we base? I can't kill anything that have explosives. This wormhole goes to dragonfly, which is good. That means every so often I can just run to it, pick a bunch of cactus and come back. Having a sinkhole is good, means I can go check on slottles somewhat often. So I guess I go here, because then I'm close to the sinkhole, but not so close that the bats will annoy me. There's also a spider nest. Oh, I want to be close to a spider nest for the bunnymen as well. Kind of want to get that up and running, so maybe I'll base here. I have to nuke the bees at some point. I think it will be a case of basing about here. Away from everything, close-ish to a sinkhole. And to that. I think that'll be the strat. No, I just didn't want to play like a specific character and have specific character strategies, because I think that could be kind of lame to watch. Alright, that nest is level 3. So, next stop, bunnymen or ruins? I could just base right there against Bee Queen. If I based here, would those spiders still be loaded? I'm not sure. Crafting nitro is pretty legit, because it takes gold to make it, and I can get a lot of gold from trinkets from ruins. Yes, base aside Jimbo. I don't know how useful he'd be, but wanted light bulbs or flowers. Yeah, I might restart the run at some point, because taming a beefalo is kind of legit. Like a rider beefalo, because it just speeds everything up. I can run around and not take as much damage. Like, I still won't attack. It'll be a pure rider beefalo with like no ornery points. Actually, no. If it takes damage, it will get ornery points, but... Alright, I have everything I need to go explore the caves. Mission! I don't know. What's my mission? Ruins Rush. With no food. And no pigskin. That's okay, I'll be like hyper-pacifist. Yo, transmute all Jimbo gold into nitrate. Yo, nitrate, yes. Why have I not got like anything? What's happening? Why did I bring living logs? Why am I not bringing anything? I will need nightmare fuel as well, damn. Yeah, it's gonna be Ruins Rush stealth mission. And I can't make moggles because that requires a depth worm kill. And then, yeah, kidnap snurtles as well. Maybe not quite yet. I think we're just going to do Ruins Rush, then Lunar Island, then like focus on everything else. This will be a real slow run, but that's fine. It will definitely take multiple years. Nightmares, how will you deal with those? By not going insane. I'm not allowed to attack them. So all the nightmare fuel I'm gonna get, I need to get it from Ancient Guardian chests. The monkeys kill a depth worm. The depth worm, maybe, eventually. If I go there during nightmare phase, they might eventually kill one. Is this Morty Mushroom? I think so. I got a hammer, that's good. Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of extra sticks for some reason. Block also bunny man. Yeah, if it diaggros and gets on those, then I could do that. But I'm not gonna do that. That would take too much time. Oh, I brought no food, huh? Yeah, we finished the amazing Don't Starve playlist. Now it's time for Hamlet Don't Starve OST. Oh, I should have made these into eggs. What am I doing? Yes, my children. I didn't bring a watering can, so I can't force them out, but these children will soon produce me all kinds of explosives. Can I hammer this? Yo, I can. Do I get silk for this? Eyebrow materials. I guess that's the first goal. I need enough gunpowder and Slurtle Slime to kill Deerclops. Now I think about it. Here's my bomb factory. Excuse me, streamer. Would this technically work with gunpowder rounds of kabloos? You know what? Gamers, we're gonna, I know I didn't think about that. What we're gonna do instead, we're gonna switch to Walter. We're gonna do the Walter run again, but only using kablooey rounds, and then we'll label it as we used explosives only. Hell yeah. That sounds like a fun video. One slime explosion is 50 damage. Oh boy. Speaking of which, they're about to come join us. Oh my goodness, there's so many here. Hutch, come here. Yes, here they come. Now they will start slurtle sliming all over the caves, and I will come back and loot it later. We've already gone through all of them for real. The first like 10-20 minutes of the stream were people saying, wait, does this count? Wait, does this count? Could you technically use this? Oh, there's Snurtle over there. Unfortunately, I can't kill the Snurtle. I have nothing to kill it with. Wait, can I lure? Wait, is this the prime time to lure them all because they're all out? But I don't have fences or anything. And how do you lure Snurtles? Oh, hey, look. Our first explosive. Gamers, watch. We have acquired our first explosive. Let me just bring my army of Slurtles. Yes, if they eat so much, they slime. Gamers, our first 2 explosives have been acquired. I don't think I will get enough to kill Ancient Guardian, but this is a start. I'm just gonna drag these guys back to over here. Hey, look, a 3rd Slurtle slime. Oh, a 4th Slurtle slime. They're racing towards a rock over there somewhere. Oh my goodness, that's so far away. That's 200 damage right there, darn tootin'. I thought I had 6 Slurtles, but I only have 5. That's fine. Oh, did you just slime again? Oh no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop a trail of flint. And now I'm going to leave.
Nice.
Then they'll go for the flint, and now I'm gonna go to the ruins. Then when I come back, they'll all be in this little like corridor. Why am I going the wrong way constantly? Just come with me, my children. Don't go back home. Alright, just to keep them out of the homes, drop a flint trail there. Need to find a cave bunny man with some cahoots. Are you serious? I came all the way back here for a dead end. Man, I want a B-flow. This is so slow. Oh yes, I could put the balls in, but I didn't realize it grew. Very nice. Look at this beautiful little slime. I got 10. That's, my goodness. That is 500 damage I've got in my inventory right now. 500. Oh, make that 550. Birds during Moonstorm event. Oh, you're right. I'll probably need to hire bunnymen because they're naturally aggressive. Yes, that's right. 500 damage. I could, like, nuke half of the bishop. Why are there dead ends everywhere? Oh my goodness. Where is the ruins? It has to be this way. Yo, more explosives. The generation in the world otherwise isn't that bad. Like with the dragonfly wormhole and stuff. Have Slurtle dissociate with their mound to spawn more? I don't think so. But I'm not sure. I'm not well versed in Slurtle science. The Bread Wilson, same effect, the bag Wallies. What on earth? Oh, you mean it doesn't? No, it doesn't slow down spoilage. I think that's what you're going for. Who is? I'm sure there's a big PP nerd out there who loves their Slurtle science. Got that top hat. We're staying sane, baby. Although I have fumbled already. I should have made a birdcage straight away and fed them this monster meat. Because, like, I forgot it takes time for stuff to rot. Because I need, like... I need 19 gunpowder for Deerclops. And then I finish them off with 2 Slurtle slimes. It's okay. It's probably just not... English probably just not their first language, so... Understandable. I have located the ruins. Football helmet on. Oh wait, no, that lowers my sanity. Oh no, don't eat the lichen. Lichen bad. Back in the good old days, Britain was the entire world, and then, oh, it all fell apart. A spooky depth worm. National dish is a curry. I don't like curry. Fish and chips, mate. Beans on toast. Now we're talking. Beans is American? Excuse me? That is fine British cuisine. Bright shade bombs do indeed count as explosives. That will be my explosive of choice once I have access to them. Existed before America? What are you talking about? America is the world. America always existed. America number one. USA! USA! Sorry. Don't forget the newspaper America flavor. Yeah. Very real. A magpie just flew by my window. Wow. A box of stone fruit. We love Slittle Slime. Like, in this run, it's actually kind of a godsend. It's like easy access explosives. But gunpowder is also pretty easy to access, so. Do you need Glommer? I don't think so. Does Glommer count as an explosive? Yo, hostile flares, they're explosives. What is Stargazer Pie? I have no idea, I've never heard of it. I'm sure someone in Twitch chat will explain. Yes. I might reset this run, but like use a B-flow because this is excruciating. This takes so long without a B-flow, my goodness. No, my bunny puff, I wanted that. Are you seriously gonna chase me? Oh cool, he went to sleep. I do not have Discord open. Yes, we are in the ruins. Now pacifist run. We cannot attack anything. Well, I have explosives, so I can like nuke a nightmare creature, maybe. You know what, give me the bunny puffs. You know what, whatever, I don't care. Why do I have an axe with me? That's like my weapon, except I'm not allowed weapons. Oh well, I'm not allowed to attack with them. Also, I should have made a miner hat. Uh-oh. Oh, a green gem. I will take the hits for the green gem. I could blow you up, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing not to blow you up. Actually, I have 600 damage worth of explosives. I think Bishop's have 800 health, so I couldn't blow him up. But it was okay. It was an intimidation tactic. Oh, good. It's another Bishop. Yo, I can't blow up any of these stupid clockworks. Definitely should have brought a B-flow. Oh, I love this game, man. I drop my lantern. I'm holding a hammer. I move towards the broken clockwork. I hold spacebar and it says, don't worry, I got you. I'll pick the lantern up. No! No, don't pick the lantern up. Are you stupid? Yes. Game very stupid. Yes, gears for my fridge. Why are you kiting towards me? Go away. Oh my goodness. I still kind of want to find Ancient Guardian. Only kind of, though. Leave me alone. Here comes a potential nightmare creature from this statue. Oh, nice. Didn't get a nightmare creature. There's a bishop just above the statue, so I gotta be careful. Also, first nightmare fuel about to be acquired without killing a nightmare creature. Let's go. Nice. Nightmare fuel acquired. No aggro animation, just instantly aggro. Bruh. Borpril gem without killing a bishop. Hell yeah, baby. Alright, now we can, Hutch will die if I take him in here. But what I want to do is have the rook destroy everything. Excuse me, Mr. Rook. Please destroy everything. Epic. Excuse me, Mr. Rook. Oh no, the bishop saw me. Get out of there. Oh no, Sharky Shark saw me. Ah! Evil Sharky Shark. Oh goodness, my helmet. Oh my goodness, if only I had a beefalo. How is about no hat run? Ah yes, I understand. Oh no, they killed Hutch. No, Hutch. My Slurtle slime and a few other things I cared about. No, I don't care. Bye bye. See ya, Hutch. L plus ratio. I've looted this biome. I'm out of here. Pillars cheese plus telepoof in lay gunpowder and get out fast. What? Oh, for fuel weaver? Yeah, I guess you could do that. Because if I did the fight legit, it could be a bit more fun. Because, so doing it legit with, fuel weaver with gunpowder legit is, you nuke him down to 10,200 health. Then you nuke him with a full stack to get him down to 2,200 health. And then you have to do one phase of, like, phase 2 shenanigans. But what I could do is just have Slurtle Slime or whatever all over the arena to kill the Shadow Hands and all of the healers, and then nuke him one more time. Although I could just use Bright Shade Bombs, and then I win the game. Because there's... Oh, I might die. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, goodness. No! This is why you always have spare armor, gamers. Yeah, so it'll be doing CC straight away. Yeah. I will check Discord DMs now. What's going on? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I'll be honest, that doesn't look too bad. I see why it's called Stargazer Pie now. That's funny. That's fine. I didn't mind that world going down. Because I'll get a beefalo. Yes, exactly. Now I can tame a beefalo. Yes. So I could go all the way and say no murdering as well, which is fine. I'm fine with saying no murdering, but I would just store the spiders in a chest and then they would die to starvation. Because I just wanted the top hat. That was kind of it, really. I only did it for the top hat. But yes, beefalo would be neat for getting around fast. Maybe, I don't know. It's not very casual friendly if you use a beefalo, but it's fine. Either way, I'm sleepy and I'm gonna go to bed early. Yeah, true. I could just go to the swamp and get silk like that, probably. Anyway, I'm going now. Goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow, probably. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday? Explosive isn't casual friendly either. This is true. Yeah, alright, we'll beefalo. Alright, bye-bye, everyone. Be back tomorrow. The sound of this run does sound quite fun. For real, for real. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Bye.